In this video, we're going to talk about a quick update to the stimulus check, the stimulus package, and student loan debt relief for October the 9th. But before we do, if this is your first time at our channel or you haven't subscribed, click on the subscribe button at the bottom. My name is Travis Sickles, Certified Financial Planner, helping you reach your financial goals. So before we get into the stimulus check and the stimulus package proposal in just a second, I want to talk about the student loan debt relief proposal, and that's up to $25,000 in federal student loan debt relief. And this proposal is coming from Texas Congressman Vicente Gonzalez, and it's up to $25,000 in federal student loans. And the estimate is it will provide $775.5 billion in debt relief to over 43 million Americans who have student loans. Now, these are only for federal student loans, and the text isn't out yet, but we're gonna go into another video and go more in depth on just the impact of getting this $25,000 debt relief for federal student loans. Now, onto the stimulus package, Mitch McConnell doesn't think that we're gonna have a new proposal within the next 3 weeks, or a deal is unlikely in the next 3 weeks. But even more recently, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that the White House is preparing a new $1.8 trillion stimulus proposal that hopefully Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will talk about later today. And this is confusing because President Trump put out earlier this week that he was done with negotiations, saying, "I'm rejecting their request and looking to the future of our country. I've instructed my representatives to stop negotiating until after the election." So obviously they're continuing negotiations and not stopping those negotiations or moving forward with additional proposals. But the president did say, quote, "If I am sent a standalone bill for stimulus checks, they will go out to our great people immediately." So he would sign the $1,200 stimulus checks, but doesn't want negotiations to move forward. Now, this new proposal for $1.8 trillion, which is $200 billion over the last proposal from Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin. And the big focus on this is the stimulus checks for $1,200, $2,400 for married filing jointly, and that additional $500 for all dependents. There is bipartisan support on that next stimulus check. Number 2 on that list is the unemployment. And this is in no particular order, but number 2 is the unemployment. The Republicans want $400, the Democrats want $600. In addition, they want additional funding for the PPP program, but the big argument is over the state and local funding. And it also looks like that the educational piece will still be in there because it's also getting bipartisan support. And we saw that with the broadband internet on both sides, and it was actually higher in the last proposal from the Republicans at $18 billion than it was with the Democrats. So maybe this proposal will just be a $200 billion increase for state and local funding to get the deal done and to move forward with the next stimulus package. But as soon as the details on the $1.8 trillion proposal come out, we'll know a little bit more and to figure out whether or not they can actually come to a deal to move forward with our next stimulus package. And that is the stimulus package and stimulus check update for October the 9th. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and leave your comments down at the bottom.